Hello everyone, this is SpringRae. I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be a quick one on, I can't believe I'm just now doing this, RM's new album. It's titled Indigo by RM. If you haven't listened to it yet, you're missing out, so you need to go ahead and click on the link. I'm going to put it in the description below and go listen. It's amazing, just like everything that Namjoon does. And if you don't know, I am, out of all the BTS members, I am Namjoon biased. Why is that? Because why do I like RM the best? Because I love all the BTS guys. They're all cool. I would love, it would be awesome to meet them all. I was supposed to go to their concert when COVID hit, when they came to Dallas, so I never got to see them in person. Makes me sad, but, still trying to get over it. But when I think about, just being able to sit down and having a conversation with a member, RM would be the one and only choice for me when it comes to just sitting down and just getting to talk to one of them. And not only because he's a BTS member, just like him and how I just want to listen to him talk about his worldview. He's very poetic. I love poetry. So it would be really exciting to have that opportunity. So I was very excited when he came out with Indigo. Right off the bat, we had the music video, Wildflower, and I loved it. Usually for me, because of the it being mostly in Korean, which I think is why I appreciate it even more. Wildflower, the song and the music video. But because it is in mostly Korean, takes me 2 times to watch the music video. So I'm watching the first time just to actually see the visuals, and then the second time I go back and I actually watch with the captions, because for some reason YouTube, when I click on the video, it comes up with no captions in English if I don't turn it on. So I watched it the second time with the captions, and then it just the message hit me. It hit me the first time. Clearly you can tell he was going through it, trying to process his thoughts, and you see the scenes where he goes from being in the field of wildflowers to where he's in an actual storm moving around him. So you could clearly tell from the visual standpoint that RM was going through it. Junie was going through it. So it hit me with the visuals. And then he decided to hit me again with the lyrics. Because when you read those lyrics, it's just it is very poetic. And it's his true feelings. And, it's one of those things that I don't have those feelings because I've never been in his situation. I don't think too many people have, unless they've been, in a really famous position where they're very well known, and they have no choice but to keep moving forward, just because the world has placed them up on this high pedestal. And RM always, I think he looks out for everyone before himself. And so I feel so happy for him to be able to put out this album. And if you haven't seen his oh gosh, I have to look on YouTube. If you have not seen his video where he's interviewed about the whole album, you need to go and watch this. Let me see if I can find it really quick. While I'm looking for that, he did perform on Tiny Desk. RM of BTS, Tiny Desk. Yeah, he performed on Tiny Desk. Erykah Badu, she is the first track. She's on the first track of his album. If you don't know her, she was big in the 90s as an R&B artist. And she was supposed to be at Tiny Desk, but something happened. She wasn't able to make it. But she did send him a shout out, which was good. I saw it online. It was really sweet. Oh, it's playing in the background. If you have not had the chance to watch RM Indigo album magazine film on YouTube, it's on Bangtan TV's page. Go and watch that, because one of the first things I noticed is how enthusiastic and how engaged RM was with just talking about this album. He just looked like he could go on and on and on about each song, and he was just talking, I think, to one person that was interviewing him at the time, but like you could just tell he really enjoyed, you know, that this was his true thoughts and talking about his true thoughts. So definitely check that out, because I thought it was really great. And then it also had each artist that was featured. They were kind of explaining the process and how they were approached by Namjoon for the to be on his album. So, but yeah, going back to Wildflower, the music video is beautiful. The visuals were amazing. I thought Namjoon, Junie, he's not only my bias because of the poetry, he also looks good, but you guys already knew that, so I didn't think I needed to mention it. But he looks gorgeous and handsome all at the same time in this music video. And I thought that it's just a very poetic music video and song. And, I thought it was done very well. I was trying to see, I can't remember the artist's name. Let me see if it says it here. YouTube is always doing the autoplay now. Yunjeen? Yunjeen. Yunjeen is the featured artist on Wildflower, and her voice is amazing. I think she's definitely a soprano. Her voice is very high, and she hits those high notes, and it sounds so good. I thought it was great, the wordplay they did with like changing firework into flower work. And RM, again, if you watched his interview, he explains kind of how he sees BTS as fireworks, and he sees himself as more of like the flower work as a wildflower sitting out in open land. I feel like he just wants to be himself. And I guess this is where I feel bad for all the BTS members, because it is very true with fame. You lose freedom, unfortunately, and it's hard to get that back because you are so well known. It's literally finding that place. Like RM says that he likes it when he's back at home rather than when he's like traveling for the concerts, because at least he has some familiarization with the area. His parents are in Korea, and his other friends besides the BTS members. And so I get it from his standpoint of like not always wanting to be on the road a lot. And I think he mentions this in the interview, that's where he got the idea to write the song Lonely, because he was, stuck in a hotel room, he said, in LA, and he just wanted to be back home where he had more recognition, not recognition. He was back home where he recognized more, and it wasn't people that he didn't know. Because I could never imagine just like, I know they appreciate us as ARMY, being their fans, but at the end of the day, even though I believe we truly love them, like I have nothing but love for those 7 men, but at the end of the day, they don't really know us, and we have, most of us, the majority of us, have not had a conversation with them. And so from his perspective, I get it, because we're just random people. We are strangers. And I know, like, me meeting just random strangers, I'll be nice in the moment, but after that moment, I'm just like, I want to see familiar faces. So I definitely get where he was coming from on Lonely. But his album, it's really good. He's very honest. That's why I appreciate it. I'm one for like listening to, I like to listen to different stuff, and he has different kind of I guess you could say it's different genres on there. Some acoustic, some of it's pop. He's got Anderson .Paak on there as well. But yeah, so I'm very excited. I was just like, I have to come on here and like make a big to do because he put a lot of work in that. I think he said, how long has he been working on this album? Was it since 2014 or 2016? I can't remember. But he's been working on it for a while, and I feel like he's just glad to be able to finally have it out to be able to talk about it. Because I feel like he had all that just in here. And I think we heard some of what he wanted to say back when BTS had their, I don't know if it was a lunch or dinner, but when they made the announcement that they were going to go on the break. And, you know, RM did kind of, I feel like he kind of not shut down, but got emotional towards the end because he just, you know, felt all that and wasn't able to really say in that moment how he was feeling. So I just feel like it's a relief for him. And I just feel so happy for him. Again, if you watch him in that interview, he just can, like, he lights up talking about his album. For me, I would say this is his second album because I listened to Mono like it was like, I mean, gold, y'all. I listened to that probably more, I don't know, maybe not. Well, when I first got it, I listened to it like more often than even the BTS CDs. Like Mono was on repeat for a while for me. Moonchild was probably my favorite song. I love the name Moonchild for some reason. And, you know, it was just a great song. I like that one. On Tiny Desk, he does perform Soul, I believe. That's also on Mono. But to me, he said like Mono's supposed to be like a mixtape, but I didn't get that feel at all. To me, it felt like an album from him. It didn't have any feature artists on it, but I thought it was good. Not good. I thought it was great. So, yeah, I'm trying to think anything else that I want to say. I mean, there's a lot more I could say, but I ordered Indigo off of Weverse, and I'm in the US, so I'm still waiting for mine, unfortunately. So it's like a bummer. I can't listen to anything in the car right now. I was hoping that I would get it at the beginning of this month, but not being in Korea, I guess that's not going to happen. So still waiting for that. And I want to be able to listen to his other songs. I've listened to Wildflower a lot because there's the music video to go along with it. I'm wondering if he's going to have any other music videos dropped for any of his other songs or if that's going to be the only one. I don't know. Because BTS and HYBE, they always kind of throw some random stuff at you that you never think you're going to get. So we'll see if that happens. But last thing, I wore this for this video. I threw it on and because I was cold, December weather. It says love yourself. It's a BTS hoodie. It's very lightweight but comfy. I got this years ago from off of Wish, which I don't even use anymore. But it has kind of like their little designs from the Love Yourself tour. And on the back here is the symbol. Ooh, it's a BTS. So, yeah, I've had this for a while, but I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. It looks cool on camera. Yeah, so I don't know if it's still on Wish or not. Wish is really cheap. But it stayed together pretty well. Like these little pieces can kind of peel if after having it for a while. But I mean, this looks good. I think it was less than $20, y'all. So can't complain. And the lettering is the main part. I can definitely still wear that. I need to wear this more often because we should all love ourselves. Okay. Like RM said, is this love? Is this love? Okay, I'm not going to sing the rest of the song. I live for love. Okay, I'm stopping. All right, well, go check out Indigo by RM. There's plenty of other tracks that I'm not going to talk about. I'll be on here all day. But I love me some Namjoon. Congratulations, Junie. All right, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.